Fun fact, I did not create these characters that are supposed to be pedophiles. I just wanted to create a character and then I did it and then it just immediately started up with this. I did not change a thing. This is how I created something. I thought these look fucking really strange. No, I'm not one of those morons that think all gay people are pedophiles. Oh no. Obviously I'm not. I'm a pansexual myself and that was not a joke either, so I don't know why you would think I would try and make homosexuals look like fucking pedophiles. Why am I telling? I came here to talk about everything that everyone's talking about. Netflix and the fact that they permanently ruined the word cuties/cutie because they allowed a movie about this literally a softcore child porno to even exist, let alone be on their fucking streaming service. And now everyone's trying to cancel them, rightfully so. And yeah, I mean, hopefully, I'm just doing this because I can. For some reason, I commentate better or I'm commentating over someone else's video. Please don't kill me, D'Angelo.
In a totally unexpected turn of events that absolutely nobody saw coming, everyone on the internet is mad about something they did. Except this time there might actually be a reason because people in the United States government are also mad, so...
This is a stupid video I'm making.
Yeah, so Netflix has a bit of a problem on their hands. They added one movie, and now people are canceling their subscriptions left and right.
Yeah, my parents, I know it sounds stupid for me to say this, but my parents even know about it, and they're planning on canceling their Netflix subscription. My dad's is just like fucking just pissed off too. Literally everyone wants to just pretend Netflix doesn't exist anymore. I think they permanently just destroyed the reputation. They might this might literally be the end of Netflix. Who knows? They've been...
It's kind of a lot, so before we get into that, I'd like to get into the sponsor of today's video, investing.
I don't give a shit about your shoes.
Well then, what's going on with this movie? Well, first of all, Netflix dropped the ball before it even came out. Earlier this month, they announced that they would be adding cuties. The issue is that between this gross poster they used, this even grosser movie description, and the fact that it was rated TV mature, Netflix marketed this film as an adult dance movie starring twerking 11-year-olds. So literally everyone hated it. Thankfully, the trailer has 1.8 million dislikes, hashtag cancel Netflix was trending on Twitter, and petitions to stop the film from releasing had reached over 500,000 signatures at the time.
But it was on change.org, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, everyone was petitioning to get it down and shit like that and stuff like that. Some people, though, were trying to defend it, saying that it really was not softcore child porn that is marketed towards adults, made by a fucking director that has made other very similar messed up movies in the past. It's just really fucking sketchy. I really don't know if that director's actually a good person or if they actually secretly have a fetish for fucking kids just like in the movie. And everyone defending them in their videos, like fucking Optimus and stuff like that. Next thing they knew, it was out. And then they, even though pretty much none of them actually watched the movie because they felt like they were gonna get fucking raided by the FBI if they did, even though it's on Netflix, they fucking read the script and shit like that, and they found out it was worse than they thought, and everyone was saying, oh my god, it's worse than we thought, and Netflix was right, this is a softcore child porno. But then everyone went after them even more, because why would they allow this to be on their website? Not website, fucking streaming service. There's a part, I have not watched the movie, and I never will in my entire life, mainly because I would rather die, but there's a part where it's worse than twerking. The way they described it, as in it's just a bunch of fucking minors twerking, no. It's way worse than that. You would think that it couldn't get any worse, but it does. The only people that could enjoy this are fucking sick degenerates that masturbate to 3-year-olds' vaginas and tits that haven't even developed yet because they're 3 years old. Yeah, there's parts where the kids, there's 5-year-olds in the movie taking pictures of their genitals and shit like that. Obviously, like I said, I have not seen that, and like I said, I'd rather die than see that, and that's not a joke either. But yeah, that's a lot worse than twerking. You think it couldn't get any worse, but no, there's kids taking, even though it's censored, obviously, because if it wasn't censored, it would literally be child porn, and the director would go to prison, I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised he hasn't gone to prison anyway. Fucking It's children taking pictures of their genitals. What more do I need to fucking say? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, no shit. I don't know. I don't think... And see, this is why people are canceling Netflix, because unlike YouTube, where they own a fucking monopoly on everything and you have no choice but to use them, because what are you gonna do? Go to Vimeo? That's even worse. Netflix has competitors. Wow. Wowee. That's a surprise. It's not like that should be the case with everything ever. So they're all canceling them, and they're gonna go move over to anything else, like fucking Disney Plus or fucking Cartoon Network Plus, which probably, I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. Like, there's probably millions of streaming services at this point, and fucking narcissism streaming services where it's just nothing but your movies and shit like that. It's stupid, but that's not what this is about. This is about a fucking softcore child porno that I don't care how well directed it is. I don't care if it's even if it's even the greatest movie ever made. It's still actually the worst movie ever made by default because it's about pedophilia. No, that's not what I meant. I meant it has softcore. The timer that constantly, like, even though it has a minute on it, it goes really fast, so it just makes me talk really fast because I'm scared. It's gonna run out. I'm gonna cut myself off. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. What I'm trying to say is it's not a child porno. It's very close to being one, though. But the fact that it has plot in it tries to make people think that it's not a porno. It's a real movie with plot and shit like that. This girl hates her religion, so she decided to become a stripper at the age of 9. Yeah, that's pretty normal. That's pretty acceptable in the movie industry. I'm not saying movies can't have a pedophile thing in them, even though I still think it's like a gray area. Why would you ever put that in a movie anyway? Even if this was a book, I would be okay with it, because then you would not need to have child actors do this shit, and you wouldn't have children shaking their ass like they're in a child beauty pageant, which, by the way, should be illegal, but that's not what this is about either. What I'm trying to say is that even if this is like the best directed, best acting movie of all time or whatever, it just doesn't matter. I don't care how well made this is. It has children taking pictures of their genitals. I'm pretty sure they had to actually do that in real life to actually do that in the movie. They had to take off their clothes and take pictures of their vagina and their ass and their barely developed breasts, or not at all, because some of them are like literally 5-year-olds, like 4-year-olds. Fucking toddlers are taking pictures of their genitals. How is this legal? How is this legal to be directed? How? Just fucking... This is why the government's going crazy on it, too. They're probably going to start looking into the director and all the people that allowed this to exist. Like, not the children, but, like, the parents that allowed their children to be the actors of this movie. They probably will end up being convicted of something, too, because... You know that there's no way in hell that they aren't doing anything behind the scenes. Also, I'm not going to watch any more of the D'Angelo's video because I just don't want to make this entirely just his content, even though there's no visuals. I just want to talk, is because I think I'm going to say everything I wanted to say about this. The fact that they haven't removed the movie from them yet is baffling me, because if you have controversy, such hard controversy against the movie being up on your platform, and the fucking government is threatening, is conspiring against you and threatening to take action against you because of how fucked up the movie is, maybe you should at least fucking take it down. At least it'll get Netflix out of this whole debacle when it comes to the government. They'll still probably get close to being canceled, but at least they won't be part of the movie. Like, fucking, like, all the people involved with it will be, with this debacle. Okay, I keep on forgetting what I'm gonna say. Fuck you. See, Netflix, if you're constantly damage controlling on Twitter and shit like that, wouldn't you fucking get rid of the movie? I'm not pro-censorship at all. I'm fucking the exact opposite. I hate censorship. But this, in my opinion, is an exception, mainly because it has children taking pictures of the genitals and twerking, and like everyone already knows, like, they're trying to put a message like sexualization of children is bad, even though we sexualize children. Don't do this, even though we're doing it ourselves. Are they trying to confess to being pieces of shit and say, don't be like us, we're sexual deviants and want to fuck a 2-year-old in the ass? Netflix, Why would you not delete this? You would be rewarded for not allowing this on your platform. You should have blocked this in the first place. You should have never even fucking promoted this in the first place. The end of story. This movie should have never been allowed to even be. The idea of this movie should never even been allowed to exist. And the director is a sick fuck and probably has some secret things that no one knows about going on behind the scenes. Mainly because, like everyone knows, he had, or she, I don't care what their gender is, I forgot, probably female, but they've been a director in other movies that are very similar when it comes to this very fucked up sexualization of children. So, yeah, that's extremely suspicious, and that's a fucking red flag that's probably the size of the moon. But I don't know, I'm just gonna stop this here, because I'm starting to forget what I want to say, and it's just gonna be wasting my time. I subscribe to myself on the school computer.